People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now we're on Constant Spring Road in Kingston, and we're on the newly constructed road. Thanks to the new government of Jamaica, the Chinese, of course. So people, take a listen, take a look at what is going on in Jamaica. We see that there's a lot of construction going on and most of these main roads, main thoroughfares, courtesy of the Chinese, well, financed by the Chinese government, and of course sold out by the government of Jamaica. So see, pier construction are going on. Most of the work that is done by Jamaicans, the low level work, and of course under the supervision of Chinese people from China that are in managerial positions, that are getting the big pay, while the Jamaican workers are getting basically minimum wage, or the wage is not equal to, or it does not equate to the type of work that they are doing. Because you know, say, if you're there in a first world country, America, Canada, UK, Rete and Lele, doing these type of work, you're going to be well compensated, but that is not the case, obviously, that we see in Jamaica. So we see say them do the north-south highway, and it was leased for, I think, 35 years, so therefore whatever monies that come from the toll is going to the Chinese. Jamaica get absolutely nothing, 0%. I think, if at all, a small percentage, a very minute percentage. So we see say the Chinese then basically own everything, they have everything on lock, and if this money is not paid within the 35 years of the lease, then therefore Jamaica have to go give them some top-notch land, real estate, so they can do construction and own a lot of the lands in Jamaica that are in good locations. So we see it is a win-win proposition for them. They can never lose. They are always going to come out on top, and Jamaica therefore are going to be the victims of this deal, as usual, as per usual, because of the government of Jamaica and the deals that they strike. Because when they go to these negotiating table, they have zero power, no talk whatsoever. It is as if they are mute. Whatever them say don't count, point blank and period. So anyways, people, we're there right now, VRR3 Square right now, and I am going to pick up something for a little youth. Him live a Linstead, him say him want Burger King. So there is no Burger King in Linstead, so I have to go to the one in VRR3. So that is where I'm at right now. The burger is not for me, so I don't want you to comment in my comment section. So people, there Burger King right now, like me say. How much for one of them little meal at America? Probably about $5. At Jamaica, $8. So you see that the salary is 10 times less, but the things cost 50% more. So do the maths. Hello. Hi. Hold on a second. So yeah, people, leaving Burger King right now, headed to Linstead, which is maybe about a 45-minute drive. So I am not going to make this video 45 minutes. So I am going to pause the video at different intervals, so you can basically see the journey on the way there, and when I reach, and when I give this little boy this burger. Well, I'm not going to show him on the video because I do them things on social media. We're not one of the Kardashians or one of them fake Jamaican channels. Have no talent but want to expose themselves on social media. So people, we're on the Edward Siaga Highway, used to be called the North-South Highway, I think. Compliments of the Chinese once again. And like I say, the Chinese them lease this highway for I think 30 or 35 years. So therefore every cent that is made on this highway goes directly to the Chinese. And if at that 35 years, at the end of that 35 years, it is not paid, it is going to be extended. And based on the amount of traffic that they had anticipated, we see that they are maybe getting less than a third of that traffic. So therefore, a third of that money is being made. So therefore, we can basically multiply that 35 years by 3. So we are talking about 105 years. But just I say, that is the possibility. That is a likely scenario. So anyway, like I said, we see them sell out Jamaica once again, and they basically have their own way, courtesy of the government of Jamaica, being JLP, PNP, who was part of the negotiating process. So what else is popping in the news? We see that the person that slapped away the lady in Port Antonio, we are speaking about Portland. I think her name is Latoya Hill, aka Trish. Me I talk about the boyfriend, her husband, her common law husband, who is supposed to be an undertaker. We see that he gave up himself. He went into the police along with a friend and he surrendered. So now people, like me say, when we think about this case, we are speaking about a disturbing trend that is happening in Jamaica, and it keeps reoccurring, and it is with these men and these women, or these women who are picking up these men who basically sick in them head. They have psychological problems. They need to be checked out in the head, point blank and period. So people, like me say, based on the evidence or based on the police report, it is said that the neighbor them hear people are scream out and a ball out in the house, and I said, please, please, please don't take me out, don't take me life, Rete and Lele. You understand? So it was obvious that there was a situation going on that basically needed the immediate attention of the P0P0. Sorry. So people, like me say, in Jamaica, when you call the P0P0 119, it is no emergency. It is get there when a vehicle is available, get there when the domino game finish, get there when MURDERS become a priority, get there when the life of somebody is basically at risk. It is no emergency, it is not a priority, because it seems like they are undermanned, it seems like they don't have the right resources, it seems like they don't have the financing. But the truth and the fact is that these politicians are living like kings. These politicians are overpaid and basically liquor productivity. So basically they are living like kings in a first world country, but they are managing the affairs of a third world country. So we see them pay bigger than the place that they are working for. And if Jamaica was a corporation, most of these politicians, most of these leaders, they would have been fired, they would have been overthrown. So yeah, like me say, the man go to the lady house, or she go to female house, sorry, and some sort of altercation kick off, and the truth and the fact is that I don't know why she would have ended up at his house anyway, because based on the information that we've been getting is that they have been having problems for months and years, and Rete and Lele, and even the mother said that they have been having problems for a little while, so therefore they separated. So anyway, she ended up back at the man's house. I don't know for what, I have no idea, no reason, whatever it is. So the truth and the fact is that once there is some sort of altercation or some sort of abusive situation going on in the home, it never usually gets better. it usually gets worse. So unless there is some sort of separation, some sort of therapy, some sort of psychological help, then therefore we can only expect the worst. And in this situation, we see that it is the worst case scenario because she ended up losing her life. So just based on the information on the news, it seems like him kinda lick her in her head with something, and that was what caused her to pass out. And what made this more disturbing is that it was said that this man was seen dragging the body from his house to his car, and obviously based on the picture we see that she was a hefty girl, she was kinda thick, she was kinda mumpy size, and he had problems dragging her body to his car or to his vehicle or to his van. So therefore he abandoned her in the streets, gone like a dog, laid out, half clothed, red up, Rete and Lele. So it was not a very good situation when the P0P0 them arrived. So anyways, the moral of the story is that this man take with this lady life and then him basically surrender. And remember, them have picnic, they have children. So therefore we see the domino effects of these kids. They lost a mother and now the father. They in the big house, him they are the slammer. So it is not going to be a very good situation for these kids. They are going to be psychologically, they are going to be emotionally damaged, point blank and period. Yes, people, so I'm in Linstead right now. It's a Sunday, passing through the Linstead markets on the outskirts, I guess. So like I say, pick up a little burger for a little youth who live in a Linstead, and I'm going to drop it off right now, so you can take a little journey with me through the Linstead market. Anybody that is overseas from Linstead, I am sure that you are familiar with this. So we know that Linstead is famous for the biggest grand market in Jamaica. And when you talk about grand market, we're speaking about the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve. So I guess around them area people talk about when them talk about Linstead. So just a drive through the town right now, just take a little stroll, roll with me. Let me show you what is going on in the place. What is dude doing, man? Jesus Christ. Yeah, people, like we say, indiscipline on the driving and people just park anywhere them so choose. Major problem in Jamaica, the ignorance and the hoggish mentality. You know what I mean? Once you can get used to that, you can basically coexist with these people. You know what I mean? Once you're alright with the madness and the indiscipline, you can cope. It's not such a bad place. So yeah, like I say, we're gonna meet this little youth here. But you know, so we don't really do the social media face and expose people on camera or video Rete and Lele. But I might let you hear him speak how he feels or the joy that he feels when he receives this Burger King. And people, some of you people, when you come to Jamaica, stop hide out on the people. Stop hide from on the family. You understand? Because remember, you know, the little deeds that you do for people, it really counts. Especially when you have picnic in the family. Carry them go to Burger King, carry them go to Kentucky. Bring some little clothes, some little shoes, some little games to them. Don't be selfish. So my point is that don't come to Jamaica and end up in a hotel in an all-inclusive while your family out here suffer. You have to make them kind of feel good too. You have to make them kind of enjoy your success. Because what good is success if it is just for yourself? Not really much. So people, me just try to get a little park in the Kentucky in Linstead. And next thing about Linstead, in a certain area, it's full of thief. So yeah, people, like me say, when you live in a certain areas, in a certain community, and you might not want to go back there because it's full of thief, it's full of bad mind people, and it's sad to say when you talk about your own country and your own community, but you have a kind of keeper. So therefore, you make your family or you make people where you go check your certain place and you give them what you have to give them. Give them the money, give them the ties, give them the clothes, rate and lele. So like me say, we are in Linstead. We are at the KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, a very popular place. So we are meeting them right here, and I am dropping off this burger and some clothes and some funds for this little youth. So make him feel good, make him feel like a Christmas again in our August or the August. So anyway, people, I might make on hear what him say. So anyway, people, we are headed back out from Linstead right now, past through the Linstead market, and headed back to Kingston. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hopefully I'll put up this video before the Sunday is over. If not, you'll see it on Monday. Bless up.